Thank you, Mark. Well, thank you for coming out today. We appreciate your support. We're hopeful now 2002 will be a great season. We did a lot of work in the last year and a half to move our team forward, and I think you could tell by last year's performance, winning the Western Division Championship and making it to the MLS Cup Final, that we have a very much improved team. This year, we started the preseason with 23 players. We added one player last week in Landon Donovan, and that is our team of 24 players. We felt that good about the group we've had returning, and we think that speaks for a team that's going to start the season in much better form this year than last year. It took us, I believe, I'm not sure about my math on this one, I think it took us till game 14 last year to win our second game. We're hopeful this year that we win our first two games, that we win the opening game against New England and the following week against Chivas. So one of our goals this year is certainly to be a better team, but two, really to do that, we want to get off to a better start. Last year in our first three home games at the Home Depot Center, we had a record, I believe, of 2 draws and a loss, and that's just not good enough. And what we need to do is make sure that the Home Depot Center is a home field advantage for the LA Galaxy. Yeah! And that's only going to happen with your support, and also we have to play well. It's not. I'm not blaming it all on the fans last year. I'm blaming it on our team, but we really need to have a venue. When opposing teams walk in to the Home Depot Center, they know that it's going to be a tough game. And we need the right kind of support, even on the days where it's not going that well. We need you supporting our players so we can position ourselves perhaps to steal a game at the end if necessary. So one of the goals this year is certainly to get off to a better start, and your support's certainly going to help us achieve that. This season could be a season with many games, as Tom mentioned. We have 30 games in the regular season, obviously 15 at home, 15 away. We have the CONCACAF Champions League, where there's a play-in in July, and then perhaps 6 more games for the play-in after that. And ultimately, if we're successful, we like to one day be involved in the World Championships at the club level, and that's a possibility as well. We also have the U.S. Open this year, and we'll play our first match at the end of June. And I've told our team that we want to be good in every competition. We want to win every competition we play in this year. We want to win the MLS Cup, we want to win the U.S. Open Cup, we want to win the Champions League. And that's a little bit of a different mentality than we've had the last couple of years. And I can't promise you it's going to happen, but I can tell you we're going to try our best. Let me mention some of the new faces this year. You'll see 3 of them today starting. We have 3 young Brazilian players from Sao Paulo Football Club in Brazil that we think are good players. You'll see them today. Alex at left back, I believe he'll have Gazumba on the back of his shirt, wearing number 88. Center back Leonardo, number 22, and a central midfielder Juninho, wearing number 19. So please give them your support today. It's going to be a first game for those young players in the Home Depot Center, and giving them the right kind of support is going to be important. Also today, another young player is going to be starting for us, a local player, Tristan Bowen. At 19 years old, he'll be playing on the right side of midfield. So already you see that we've brought in some new players this year, young players with a lot of potential, and I might add, we all need to be patient. We will be as a coaching staff, and hopefully you as supporters will do the same. But I think they have a great future. But just to tell you what our starting lineup today is, Donovan Ricketts will be in the goal. The back line, Sean Franklin will be right back. 2008 MLS Rookie of the Year. One of the center backs, the 2009 MLS Rookie of the Year, Omar Gonzalez. Center back, Leonardo. Left back, Alex. In the central part of midfield, we'll have Dima Kovalenko and Juninho. In front of him, the 2009 MLS MVP, Landon Donovan. On the left, Eddie Lewis. On the right, Tristan Bowen. And our striker, Edson Buttle. So that'll be our starting group today. Please give them your support. Besides the three players I mentioned, the three Brazilian players, Mike Stevens from UCLA, our first-round draft pick, has done an outstanding job in preseason, and we think he's going to be a great addition to our team. And then the fifth new face for our team this year, Clint Mathis, a former Galaxy player as well. Clint's recovering from an injury. Will be ready to play probably in the next couple of weeks, and he's doing a good job, and you'll see plenty of Clint this year. So, in closing, we think it can be a great year. We also realize that there's ups and downs during the year, and it's not always going to be smooth. It's not always going to look like this. You know, it's going to be a little bit of this. Hopefully we don't get real low, and hopefully we get pretty high at points. But again, for us to be successful, we need your support, and I think this is one of the advantages that our club has. And then we haven't announced anything yet, but I do believe that we're going to get everyone excited with some of our exhibitions we're going to play this year. We're going to bring in some world-class teams into the Home Depot Center, as well as other venues. So again, we look forward to your support, and hopefully it's a great year. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you.